Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be looking at solving for y and then graphing it given a graph. So right now it's given to us in standard form. What we're going to want to do is get y by itself. So the first thing we need to move is this 2x because we want this y completely by itself. So I'm going to subtract it from this side. And what I do to one side, I'm going to want to do to the other. It goes away right there. I drop down my y equals. I'm going to want to put negative 2x first because remember we can't combine these, they're not like terms. And then my plus 5. Now it's in slope-intercept form. My slope is always attached to my x, negative 2 over 1. My y-intercept, my b, is going to be 0, positive 5. And that's where I want to start. So on my graph, I'm going to go to 0, 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. And from that point, I'm going to want to go down 2 to the right 1. Down 2 to the right 1. I'm going to keep doing that until I go off my graph. And draw your line. All right, not too bad. Let's try another one. Over here, we have something a little bit different because we have a number in front of this y. That's not going to change anything. We're still going to want to move the 3x to the other side of the equal sign first. This goes away. We'll drop down this whole thing. So we have negative 5y equals, we're going to put the x term first, negative 3x. That's a positive 10, so that's going to come down as well. Last, we want to get anything attached to the y away. Since it's being multiplied, I'm going to need to divide. And since I divide this, I'm going to divide everything. Those cancel out, and I have y equals. I know that a negative divided by a negative gives me a positive. So it's positive 3 over 5x. Positive 10 divided by negative 5 gives me negative 2. In slope-intercept form, so my slope of this line is a positive 3 over 5. My y-intercept, which is where I need to start, is 0, negative 2. So from the origin, I need to go down 2 and put my point. That's that 0, negative 2. And then from there, I'm going to rise 3, run 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since I can't go up and over anymore, I'm going to go down and to the left. So I'm going to go down 3 and to the left 5. And draw your line. Not too bad. Let's try 2 more examples. Perfect. Alrighty. So for number 3, I'm going to first put a 1 right in between that negative symbol and that y to just remind myself that that's a negative 1 attached to the y. Then, just like before, I'm going to move the x to the other side of the equal sign. It's a negative, so I'm going to want to add it, but I can't add it to 3. They're not like terms. So over here, I still have my negative 1y. Then I have my equal sign in the middle. I'm going to bring down my 4x first, and then my positive 3. Now I still have this negative 1 attached to the y, so I'm going to divide everything by negative 1. Giving me y equals negative 4 over 1x minus 3. My slope is negative 4 over 1. My y-intercept, or the b, is 0, negative 3. Let's start there. So I'm going to go down 3 from the origin. That's my y-intercept. That's where I need to start. Then from there, I should go down 4 to the right 1. I'm not going to be able to do that or I'll go off my graph. So let me go up 4 to the left 1. draw your line. All right, last one. Now this one looks a bit different, but we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna circle our y. And since I have just the x, I'm gonna put a 1 in front of this. Let's move our x first. So I'm gonna subtract 1x from both sides. This is gonna go away. I'll drop down what I have left over, which is 4y minus 20 equals negative 1x. You can add the 0. You don't need to. I'll just put it there just because. Now, I still want to get the y by itself. So before I divide, I have to get rid of this negative 20. I'm going to add it to the other side. I can add it to 0 because they are like terms since neither of them have a variable. Now I have 4y equals negative 1x plus 20. My last step is to divide by 4. Giving me y equals negative 1/4 x plus 5. My slope is negative 1/4. My y-intercept where I need to start is at 0, 5. So from that origin, I'm going to go up 5. Next, I'm going to go down 1 to the right 4. And I can do it one more time if I go up 1 to the left 4. And draw your line. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in with me today, guys. Hope this helps. See you soon.